Hello, my name is Fraser and I'm an ethnobotanist and horticulturalist, and in my first video I focused on West Kalimantan, Borneo, where the over-extraction of ornamental plants and the hunt for new species is reducing the opportunity for sustainability. I also introduced the role of the reseller, the middle person in the supply chain, which is impacting sustainability. The impact is evident in my next focus, which is in South Sumatra at Lampung. Each of the 5 Hoya hunters in Tanggamus have very equipped nurseries where they grow seedlings, propagate and have installed bees' nests to support pollination. They specialise in Hoyas from Tanggamus, which are being sold on the collector's market as one of the most prized location varieties.
Number 4. Number 4. Number 2.
To keep up with demand, they are sourcing new forms.
Oh, he have favorite plants, but the plant is hide. He hide it.
What's it called?
Hah? Hoya apa, Pak?
Oh, ya dari Tanggamus juga ada.
Di Tanggamus Hoya.
Verti apa ya, Mas? Verti varigata ada.
He has verticillata variegata.
You're not going to show me?
Ada nggak, Pak? Dia mau lihat.
Exclusive.
He tell me to stay here.
Okay, we'll stay here. He's going off to go to a secret location. I'm sure his friends knows where it is. Marjoko has kindly shared with us. This is Verticillata? No.
Oh, ini
Tanggamus.
Tanggamus. This is a Tanggamus.
Oh, yes.
Tanggamus variegata. Or splash.
The splash.
It's very splash. One call it variegata. Now it seems to be on the older leaves as well, but yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, very nice. I'd say this is very good ornamental value, I'd say. And then you got
There is the verticillata variegata.
Verticillata variegata. And you found this wild, yeah?
Ini tuh ditemuin di
Wild.
hutan, Pak.
Di
Hutan, yes, wild.
Several species of local and Aceh varieties are being grown and distributed by them.
Spartiodes.
Apa?
Wah, mania.
Okay. Okay. We can. How do you say brains? Bull brains. The hunters believe they have something unique.
Wow, look at this. Wow, look at this one.
Yeah. Hang on. So, why do you think Tanggamus is a different species, or it's a form of Vitinodes, a special form?
Dia mau nanya ini, Pak, kenapa menurut Bapak tuh Tanggamus tuh ID baru atau mirip Vitel gitu, Pak?
Menurut saya ID baru.
It's a new ID.
New ID, new species. Okay. Specific knowledge about plants certainly plays a role in plant awareness and taxonomic unawareness. There is definitely a disparity of knowledge of plant species in their different environments and differences in the same species. Yeah, I mean, I would always think that this is a beautiful form. Like it's definitely has a different environment conditions of other Vitinoides, but I think you should celebrate it for being a beautiful form, but I don't believe it's a different species. I just think it's a beautiful form of Vitinoides from Tanggamus, and we should celebrate that. Yeah. Throughout the supply chain, the reseller or middle person certainly is playing a role. Photo exchanges on social media are facilitating the exchange of this knowledge. I'm going to ask this question to everyone later on, okay? But do you have any conversations with resellers or anyone else about these like this one and this one?
Pernah nanya ke sama reseller atau sama orang lain?
Iya, kalau nanya udah pernah. Tapi kalau ini belum mereka bilang belum ada, nggak sama dengan acicularis gitu aja.
And they said it's different from acicularis.
And they are calling this AF acicularis. Yeah.
Dipanggilnya apa namanya? AF acicularis, AF.
Bukan. No ID.
No idea. When the resellers look at these pictures, they look at the other species in their memory. When these images aren't aligned, they do not want to see them as the same species in their vision. It is this sense that determines whether it's a new species or an AF by the reseller, or it could be an economic one. Taxonomy identification is not involved, and these samples are not reaching the labs for true identification. I spoke to an Nepenthes expert about these challenges in the supply chain. You know, there's a lot of, in your area, orchids, Nepenthes, maybe less so plants, but let's just talk about orchids and Nepenthes. You see a lot of location varieties, as I call them, like Hoya species, Westback, Calmalentin, or Hoya or orchid species. Like they have those species, you know, West
Same
Java,
species but different
West Java, you know, and the other one is, or they have a number, they have a code, but they vary. There's a lot of obsession with islands, location. And you know, and that's the thing. Or they have AFF. There's a lot of AFFs around.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why? What? Okay. What is your thoughts behind this?
I think yes, there's such a thing. For example, like Phalaenopsis javanica from Java is more pricey, more expensive than ones from Sumatra.
Yeah.
Because they have different forms, and people thought that the Java from Java is the original, so the ones from Sumatra is the fake one. But both are same species.
But we're not talking about taxonomic form, are we? We're talking about a form as an environmental condition. Yeah. That's what you. Because former and variety is different.
The variety may be different, but
it's not taxonomic.
Not so much. Just a slightly. But not enough to be a variety or a form, even a species
or a form, a subspecies. So
but people like the label. So I got this one from Kalimantan, I got this one from Sumatra, I got this one from Java. So the sellers and the consumer, they both make these things.
Yes.
So everything have a price.
So I actually thought it was the hunters who were doing this, but it's the resellers.
Yeah, the resellers. Yes.
What do you think? This I honestly think this is the issue of sustainability.
Yeah.
This is the big issue.
The biggest issue.
Driving it as well. Like if you've got a reseller, and I talk to them all the time, who's telling me, no, that it's different Corona, it's a different thing, and I'm sitting there going, nah, it's the same species. And for example, this AF Spartanoides, I've sat there and gone, I challenged a reseller and said, look, you cannot sit there and say it's similar to this plant because Suri hasn't looked at it, and you can't. You're so again, it's driving it. So they'll go out and find more.
Yeah.
Or they sit there and go, I'm convinced. So, but also the hunters are convinced that they're sitting on different Tanggamus species. So again, I guess I'm trying to ask. It's more of a conversation. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's just marketing.
Marketing.
Yeah, they got hunters from different places
with different knowledge.
Different knowledge, but same thing. So they have to make a different label for each hunters. So he can sell two instead of one. Imagine if you have one amabilis from different place and you offer it to the consumer, they will buy just one. Imagine if you have one from Sumatra, one from Java, the consumer will buy two.
In part 2, I'll be discussing some of the opportunities and solutions for the Tanggamus Hoya hunters to be more sustainable and improve their supply chain.